Welcome, everyone, to a crazy day. A journalist by the name of Doug Mackie got arrested yesterday. FBI toted him off in handcuffs. Why, you might ask? You probably already heard it on Tucker Carlson, which he did a really good narration of it. They arrested him under U.S. Code, anyway, 18 U.S. Code 241, conspiracy against rights. You know who violated that? The FBI. I'm going to show you the memes right here. Those memes right there is what they arrested him on because they stated that he was spreading disinformation. Heard that word before, right? And that disinformation caused 4,000, roughly 5,000 people to their votes to be oppressed. And I know that oppression is what they're going to. But let me read you the title, the code here. If two or more persons conspire to injure, oppress, threaten, or intimidate any person in any state, territory, commonwealth, possession, or district in the free exercise or enjoyment of any right or privilege secured to him by the Constitution or laws of the United States, or because of his having so exercised the same. Okay. Well, the FBI just violated that statute by arresting him for what? Free speech. The memes that he put out was hyperbole. It was trolling Hillary Clinton. And as you can see, the vote by text. Now, anybody that has any sense whatsoever knows that you cannot vote by text. And all that tells me is you have 5,000 dumbasses that actually thought that was true. That's just crazy. No, what they're doing is they're coming after their political opponents. And it doesn't surprise me. And this was from 2016. Why now? Why? And I'll tell you why. You have liberal ass, corrupt DOJ officials in those positions. That's right. So now they're coming after the political opponents, the Donald Trump supporters, the insurrectionists, right? I mean, the fact is now if you vote for somebody and you support Donald Trump, which I do, you're supposed to be this right-wing radical. And if you don't agree with the things that I say, then you're treasonous. So, I tell you, somebody else that violated that statute, and I don't see anybody getting arrested. Cobb County. The poll watchers had a right to be there where they were at, and they had a privilege to be there. And they were oppressed, threatened, and intimidated. Anybody arresting them? Here's what I'm going to tell you, Republicans. Wake up. These fuckers don't want unity. They want control. And so if you think for 1 second that the Democrats are going to stop, no. They're not going to stop. They're going to keep pushing this, and they're going to keep poking that bear. And if you hadn't seen the Tucker Carlson on this, watch it, because he has a clip with Chewbacca Man. And I just don't I seen at least 3 clips that they were letting people in. The police were letting people in. And I do think you had some Antifa and BLMs in there busting windows and stuff like that, but I don't think that any of the Trump supporters were tearing up stuff. I mean, you can tell by the video that they weren't tearing up stuff when they were in the main chamber. But I will tell you this. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you that I think this is going to get any better. It's not. It's going to get worse. They want every Trump supporter that supported that man arrested. And they're going to find any way to do it. That man did not violate that code right there. And what needs to happen is the courts need to shut these people down. And that's the truth. I wish the district court, when he went up for bail, would have just did a sua sponte motion and dismissed it outright. This is nonsense, and dismiss it. And I tell you, sad day for these people. And here's what I got to say to Wisconsin. They're boo-hooing now about not having the jobs of the Keystone Pipeline. Well, hey, your Republican legislatures could have stopped all this. So don't cry now when your Republican cowards in your legislature didn't stand up and take their rights back and vote to certify the Republican nominee. Pennsylvania could have done the same thing. They didn't. That's why the Supreme Court wouldn't hear it. There was a mechanism there. Certify the ones. You had enough evidence that was presented to you. And even if they do later on find that there was fraud, there's nothing that's going to be done about it. All it's going to prove is you chose the wrong electors. So you made your bed. Now lie down in it. Folks, I hope it turns around. I hope the courts straighten this out. Because if these Democrat officials have their way, they're going to find anything they can to pass these laws for what would basically essentially be a secret police on the opposing party supporters. And H1 is a disaster. People need to have to show ID. And it's not racist to require ID. You can get a damn ID from a state ID from your DMV. And if you're so damn lazy you won't go do that, then you're probably so damn lazy you won't vote anyway. But that's what I got to say about that. Thank you for listening. It saves on therapy. So hit that like button and that subscribe button and notification bell, as there's sure to be more exciting videos coming. Bye-bye.